This is the third time I'm trying to make this video with all these distractions. The third time. College, a controversial topic that needs to be addressed. Yes. Yes. Video done. There we go. Boom. Boom.
You already
call it a day. Cut. That's it.
All we have to say to just address what we have to say about
Thank
college.
you for watching. Have a nice day.
Boom. That's it. No.
Imagine.
We're gonna address it.
College. A controversial topic that seems to be brought up all the time, especially by people our age.
Especially our age.
Yeah, especially our age. And in some of older ages and stuff like that. People have a hard time with college, and in general, sometimes their professor makes fun of them, sometimes they're made fun of by the student body, sometimes they just don't know the work, or they're not passionate about the work.
And then sometimes it's just financially, like...
Exactly, that's another problem. Financially, college drains people. There are still people in their 50s and 60s still trying to pay little by little because they weren't able to get as big of a job as they hoped they would, and they're still trying to pay little by little their college loan, student loan, their student loan, yeah. And it sucks that you got out of college to pay back.
You get a call one day and they wonder, oh, are you able to make this payment of like $200 this month, or $300 this month, or $500 this month?
And most of the time it's not that easy to make payments like that.
No, because you have other bills to pay. You have other things to pay.
There are students, or like ex-students, people graduated. There are people out there that have anywhere between $50,000 to $80,000 worth of student loans.
Damn,
and it's just like
$100,000 of student loans that they have to pay.
And it's just like, what can I do to combat that? What can I do to get rid of the college the college mindset and have my own mindset while I'm in college? What can I do to make sure my professor doesn't make fun of me? What can I do? I'll tell you straight up, what you can do is, don't listen to it.
Noise canceling.
Don't listen to it. Don't listen to the professor. Don't listen to the other people over there. Don't listen to that group over there. You're gonna get your stuff done. Don't worry. You'll get your stuff done. How do you get your stuff done? Yeah. The mindset. It's the mindset that always at the end of the day propel you to the next level. It's always your mindset, no matter what it is. Malik can tell you, I can tell you, Wesley can tell you, everybody can tell you, who I know who has been studying the law of attraction, who's been studying positivity and all this stuff the correct way. You need to have the right mindset in order to get out of a situation that you need to get out of. Not you want to, you need to get out of. It's hard. College is tough, okay? And I, for one, am with many millions of students saying that college is absolutely useless, you learn absolutely nothing, etc., etc. Now, why do I say that? Why do I say it's useless? Because some people love college. Why do I say it's useless? Here's why I say it's useless. Because in retrospect, you're sitting down in a classroom for about an hour 45, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours. There are pilot classes and other stuff in like aviation schools that last, or ATC classes that last for 8 hours on end.
It's hell.
It's hell. He knows, he went through ATC.
And especially from some of my friends that went through dispatching classes. Oh my gosh. You'll be in there for like
8 hours on end.
You'd rather be in a cubicle before you step in that class.
It's troublesome. It is troublesome to be there hour after hour after hour.
Yeah. Now, here's how I feel that college is useless, especially in the aviation industry. One of my friends works for Panasonic Aviation, and he recently told me that he didn't have to go to college to get an AMP license, an aircraft mechanic license, airframe and power plant license.
Pretty much to be a mechanic.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
for those of you that are in the aviation world, tech ops.
Yes, tech ops. What you can do is go to an aviation industry, or maybe even just a regular repairing industry. Get your repairman's license in about 1.5 years. you're getting paid, they're training you, then some companies would pay to, you know, get your airframe and power plant license by, you know, paying for the test and, you know, the certification and everything. And then you're already certified, versus you sitting in a classroom or in a college or in an institution for like 2-3 hours out of the day, 4 hours
where
out of the day.
Where the professor doesn't even want to be there himself.
Yes, even though
herself.
Even though he's getting paid to teach you how to get the license that you want to get. You're paying what, $16,000, $17,000, $18,000 a year, maybe more than that, or maybe even a semester, to get this certification, where you can get paid to get this certification, and what, you maybe only have to dish out $600.
And on top of that, what is the purpose of it? Because at this point, let's say you're taking out student loans, all the heavy set money that you're making now as a tech ops person, you're dumping it back to give back the state, because you have $80,000 in student loans, or $60,000 or $50,000 or $40,000 in student, whatever the case is, it's a couple $1,000s.
Now, when I first entered college, I was originally in the pilot program, and I started sitting down and talking with different people, and I remember being on the bus with this one guy from, I believe, American Eagle. He said, "Oh," he saw that I was, well, sorry, the college that I'm in, and he's like, "Oh, I see that you go to this college." I was like, "Yeah." "How much are you making? Like $50,000, $60,000 a year?" No, he was making $27,000 because of all the loans that he had to dish out just to become a pilot. And he went to college for it too. So he had to pay the college and the flight school at the same time, like just paying it off over and over and over again. And I didn't want to be in a position where 15, 20 years down the line, where I'm actually starting to make money, I'm already done paying off my loans, and now I'm starting to make money when I could make money at this age that I'm at. Yeah.
See, look, here's my thing. Not every single college is bad.
No, we're not saying that.
In terms of teaching. In terms of financial aid and all that, yeah, every college is bad. Terrible. Terrible. By all means, it's terrible.
But in terms of like the educational standards,
in terms of the educational standards, you're gonna find that one or maybe two or so gems worth of professors that are just not even gonna teach you. You're gonna learn from them. You're not even just listening or whatever. You're gonna learn from them. Okay? There's those couple of people here and there at certain colleges, and you're gonna be lucky. And you're gonna be thankful that you found these people, because they're telling you such and such and such on how to, you know, boost yourself, on how to do this, and how to do that, and how to, you know, not worry about the next professor, because, you know, what he says doesn't mean nothing to your head. You just gotta stay focused. And that's a key thing in college, staying focused and understanding what it is you want. You stay focused in class, you will pass that class. You stay focused anywhere in the world, you will pass whatever it is you have to pass. Anywhere. No matter what. Focus is key. Don't let the evil professor, if you want to call him that or her that, don't let the evil professor talk you down, because in reality, you probably have much more, way better ideas than any of those professors that talk you down ever. Okay? Because at least you have ideas compared to the next guy. Because they're just there to repeat the same thing over and over again to another class, and then to another class, and then to another class. When meanwhile you have ideas that's not repetitive, but something innovative to bring to the table in whatever industry you want to be in. Let me rephrase it like this. Some of the greatest people in the world failed before they became successful. They failed hardcore before they became successful. They had ideas just like you, and they tested those ideas. That's the difference between you and them. They tested their ideas, and they went forward with their ideas. They didn't let nobody stop them. They tested their ideas and kept testing and testing and failing and failing and failing until one day they won. They got it. That's them. This is Steve Jobs. This is Bill Gates. This is, what's that guy's name? Jeff Bezos. What's good, bro? Come sit on my finger. What's good? There's a bird right there. What's good? What's good? Come through. Come through. Come through. Come through. Come through. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Anyways, Bird went in the bushes. Pause. That's a saying. Pause.
Oh my god.
What is that? Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush?
Yep.
I think so, yeah. Okay. Anyways. I totally lost what I was saying.
You're talking about Steve Jobs,
Yes.
Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos.
That's a Steve Jobs. That's a Bill Gates. That's a Jeff Bezos.
Bezos.
That's a Warren Buffett. Biggest investor ever. That's a Gary Vee, if you guys love Gary Vee. They fought and failed. Look, you see, failing is not something you should worry about.
Failing is not the end of the world.
Exactly. It's never was and never will be the end of the world. Failing is only something that will propel you. Now, a lot of you are saying, no, my professor says if I fail, I never amount to nothing. He says I'm stupid, or she says that I suck at this, or I can't do this, or I can't do that, or I just won't make it. They're wrong. They're wrong. They're absolutely wrong. And you know why they're wrong? Because they have, one, they have the old way of thinking, and two, they don't know. They never understood and never wanted to understand what it meant to be successful. Because they're still in the same rut. They go to work, they come home. They go to work, they come home. They go to work, come home. Summer vacation, go to work, come
Eat,
home.
sleep, teach, repeat.
There you go.
Pretty much the same
thing over and over. Yep. You see, failing and making mistakes is the equivalent to learning. If you can understand that you can learn from your mistakes versus you grieve about your mistakes, then I promise the next time you try whatever it is you had to try and it failed, this time you will be successful. If you fail that time again, if you fail twice in a row, that's okay. Move on to the third time and the fourth time and the fifth time until you get it right. It's as simple as us when we were 5 or 6 or 4 or whatever in kindergarten, trying to learn how to write the letter A, trying to learn how to write the letter B, etc., etc. Oh my God, there's more. Sorry about that. Got distracted again.
About teachers being like, telling you about failure. And
look,
you're talking about like failure.
Because today looks like the biggest tourist day out of any day we've come to try and film here, I'm gonna try and wrap this up and keep this as short and sweet as possible.
Yes.
Professors, a majority of professors want you to fail because, I guess they feel good about it. Something like that. Don't listen to them. Don't war with them. Be you. Be who you want to be. Steve Jobs was who he wanted to be. Bill Gates was who he wanted to be. Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Gary Vee, Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, George Clooney, who else? Logic, even though I don't like Logic. Who else? Joyner Lucas. What other like famous person is there out there? Jack Canfield.
What that, failed and...
Yeah. Pretty much almost everybody failed before they became a successful person.
Yeah.
That's why when you think about it, Casey Neistat. There you go.
Casey Neistat. That's...
Think about it like this. There's always going to be 1% of the human race that is legit wealthy, not rich, wealthy, versus the 99% who will repeat the same process over and over and not really care that much. Because nobody is telling them the truth. They're not understanding what the truth really is at this point. Be you. Be successful. Be the successful you want it to be. I do Spacey Tropics, and although it's probably not selling as much as, some crazy out there brand, it's selling nonetheless, and I'm happy for that. Spacey Tropics stuff is going to be linked in the description below, obviously. And I keep advertising and I keep going and I keep going. You think I'm letting my failure stop me? Hell no. I never let my failure stop me when it came to work. Now I have a great career. I never let my failure stop me. I never let my failure stop me when it came to, having a good, no, I said career already. I never let my failure stop me when it came to YouTube. And look at my tech channel now, 142 subscribers and growing stronger. And that's a promise, it's growing stronger. Because I just did another review today and I'm gonna edit that and then put it up. Look at that. Nobody's gonna stop me. Nobody's gonna do nothing. I'm the real deal. I know what I'm talking about, and you're the real deal too. Just believe in yourself and understand that you got it.
And don't let whatever negatives that you're facing in college just ruin whatever potential that you have, because you haven't even tapped into that potential, untapped potential.
Don't let nobody tell you how to be you.
You gotta tell yourself.
You're one of a kind. This is why what you hear Roman Atwood say it all the time. You're one of a kind. You are really one of a kind. By the way, congratulations, Roman, on your wedding, Mr. and Mrs. Atwood. Pretty sure it's a wonderful wedding. Can't wait to see that video. Anyways, so I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna thank you guys for coming and trying to listen, even though we had to do this take like 3 times.
Oh God.
But at least we got, I hope at least you understand somewhat of it, and basically, you know, get a good grasp and learn that it's you that needs to be the person to, you know, make sure your life is beneficial. It's you that needs to be the person to keep yourself in check and to make sure that, you know, everything you do is going in the correct levels as it is. If you don't know what I'm talking about by the levels, go back to the previous video that I put before this one, which was last week, somewhere around last week or so. Just go ahead, go look at that video. That was about the law of attraction. That was about the levels. Learn about that. I love all of you. Thanks for watching us again. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for coming back to this channel. And I'll catch y'all in the next vlog. Hopefully that's next week. Catch y'all.